Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm Ben Glebe. We have a fantastic show for you today. We can't wait to get to it. I'm coming to you from Aspen, Colorado. I tried to show you the beautiful view that I have that I'm looking at right now of pines going as far as the eye can see and a ski lift going into it and weird people biking down a ski mountain. But there was an enormous amount of glare, and that would be just too hypocritical. I can't do it. I have to just tell you about it, and maybe I'll take a picture and show it later. On that note, Bowers has some kind of a thing where he's doing a thing. He's got stuck in traffic, I think. He'll be joining us shortly. As you know, Steve won't be here on Wednesdays. We do have a guest host we'll be telling you about in a moment. I think you know who it is. But first, please welcome the queen herself, Rachel Gallagher, everybody.
Hey, everybody, Leg 4. Hey, Ben, good to see you.
What up, Leg
Hi,
4?
Ray Benjamin.
What up, Ray? Good to see you.
So thank you for watching on all the streams. You can tip the show at sdscshow.com or Venmo at the top right corner of the YouTube. Top left. God damn it. One of these days.
Yeah, right, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Sorry. Taylor didn't just tell me in the Zoom chat. So that's the way you can support the show, through super chats and all of the things. Bowers will join us. But here on Wednesdays, we have our Wednesday Hump Day host, Jodie Sweetin, everybody.
Woo!
There we go. Hi!
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, you guys.
What up, Joe Sweets?
What up? Good to be here.
How you doing? Are you coming to us from outer space? What's going on over
I
here?
am. I'm in outer space today, just floating through the void. I just passed up Jeff Bezos, and it was weird. He had a giant dick. Anyway, yeah.
Crazy, right? Just
Yeah,
penetrating.
it's so weird. There's just dicks everywhere up here now. It's really too bad.
Yeah,
And
listen,
the
I
rocket
think
ships
it's
look
fine.
terrible too.
I think we have to support these millionaire dicks getting into outer space, billionaire dicks, because, I mean, think about it for a second. Like, I met a woman recently who had her own Etsy store and was making these home-crafted goods, and I was so offended. It's like each time she sells a home-crafted good, stopping Jeff Bezos and his buddies from getting space blowjobs, maybe. What's the next step?
It's true. It's true. I mean, he made sure that we all saw that watch. So, put it on the outside of his spacesuits.
Did he really?
Did you not see? Oh, yeah. Like
Oh.
his sleeve's down and it's like over the, like there's like this much of his sleeve, like bunch up, but he has the watch over the,
Oh, God.
and it was, I don't know, it was like a special fucking Rolex or something that he had, whatever it was.
Wow.
But yeah, it was like over the spacesuit. It was just, it really was the cherry on that fucking sundae of shit,
How tiny of a person do you have to be to
No, not of a person. How tiny of a wiener? How tiny
a
of a wiener? But
yes.
same thing. Yeah.
Oh, dear, we already know you're going into outer space and on your own space shuttle, and you own the world. You also got to show off a watch?
And a cowboy hat. Come the fuck. I mean, bro, like, no, it was just too much. It was just too much.
I mean, I kind of liked the cowboy hat, but the rest I totally.
When Bowers gets here, he'll do the overnight game. The Night King game, though, was in celebration of our 300th episode yesterday. It was SDSC TV show titles. What would our title of our TV show be?
Unauthorized.
Unauthorized, some would say. Ben would say. I like Tam Brown's 24 inside jokes or more. I liked Frankie Angle's Everybody Loves Rachel. But my favorite, the Night King winner, is Cynthia Cresswell, all in the SDSC family. Thought that was very sweet. So congratulations, you're the Night King winner.
Sweet or incestuous, but either way you win.
Aw, on the hillbilly. So speaking of that, Ben, what's today's game? Or no, Jodie's doing the game today. Jodie, what's the game?
Yes. Today's game is hillbilly pickup lines. So get your yeehaw on and So some examples we've got. Just got back from fishing. Want to see my rod? I think this one was Ben's. You have no hair, I have no teeth. Let's fuck. And so I think you guys sort of get the point. What's your opinion on kissing cousins? Things like that.
And the way you can play the game is you can play unpaid in the YouTube chat. But if you want to have your entry go towards the prize, which is all the guys' comedy albums and a free SDS and Nowhere ticket, you have to comment with a $5 or more super chat or Venmo with your game entry.
That is a fact. And I was about to say a thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to say it. Okay, I'll say it. I'm going to throw in not an album, but a new LP, a little 17-minute, very raw recording. Some jokes not going well, some jokes going well that I did recently at an LA workout room. I liked it. I had some fun riffs. I'm going to upload that, and we'll include that in the prize. At least for a little bit of time. So it's bunch of brand new jokes.
Awesome.
That'll be fun. And then just please don't upload it because that's my whole special and it'll ruin me.
All right, Ben.
Oh, what happens now?
You introduced the VFR.
Oh. I know we did that when I was in Aspen. We're still doing that. Okay, great.
We still do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, video front row, turn on your cameras, join the party. It's VFR time. Do. We're very excited. We had a great 300th episode celebration yesterday. 301 with Jodie, Sweetin, and 301 with all of these sweet people. I hope some of them are wearing cowboy hats on account of I like a cowboy hat every now and again. You know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, please, well, there we go. Boom!
Yeehaw!
Billy Ray Steve and Reba Loretta Val.
Howdy.
I love how you guys have everything on hand, much like I do. You're people after my own heart. And now you got the Glebe Superman sticker next to the Mad One sticker. I'm touched. Thank you very much. Good stuff. Hungry for these nipples? You know I am, Steve. We're joined live from Alaska by JP 500, Sleepy Bear Racing. My wife, yesterday was 300. Now we've advanced 200. I'll take
500 set.
Oh, today's the 500 set. The 500th set. Fantastic. I forgot about that. That's pretty damn cool. Our 500th stand-up comedy set happening today on the show. We are joined by downtown Lindsey Brown. I've never seen a different angle of the mini shelf, and in fact, it looks a little bit bigger from this angle.
That's what she said.
Never sent a dick pic, you know it's all about the angles. I haven't, but I'm told.
Angles.
Also, Ben, that's a different shelf. I'm in a different state right now.
Kind of fucked up, you mean? A different state
Sure.
geographically, I understand. I thought you meant a different mental state, like, ooh. But got it. And that shelf now I see why it looks bigger, because it is a different, bigger shelf. And we are joined by Brad Clark with the SDSC 500, the famous race to 500 that I forgot about. Very cool backdrop, nice logo. Oh, the Isolation Nation pin, the brand new pin has arrived.
Oh,
That is, look how well that reads on camera. This is the improvement we made for this new one. Check that out. That reads like a beauty, the Isolation Nation pin. You can get that at patreon.com/SDSC. We're joined by James Nielsen, everybody. James Nielsen coming to us from the Northern Lights, wearing a llama or a camel above his nipples. What are you doing?
He's got his pin on too.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I had chat blocking it, and I thought you were just squeezing your nipple. It was really weird. All I saw was this, and I didn't see the button. Now I see it. And we are joined by one of our absolute favorites here in the front row, you guys. You know her. You love her. It's Kalamazoo Salalamazoo. Nice straw hat there, Kalamazoo. We gotta love that. oh, the double banger. I appreciate that. And we're joined by a very well-dressed, business-attired Chris LaBalls. Yeah, that's a very fancy shirt. I guess you guys are doing kind of like an office role play. Boy, it's certainly hot. Turn down the temperature in here by getting a little breeze. Ooh! Oh, great blingy watch you're showing us there, too, at the end. I like that. Sean Ehrlich is joining us, everybody. Wow, the giraffe has taken over, and Ehrlich is now on the shelf.
Oh my god.
With no animals, at least. That's good news.
I've always been a giraffe. I've missed a couple of shows. Did you forget what I look like?
Point. Now that you say it, it does ring a bell that you're on the shelf and there's animals closer to the camera. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Always been a giraffe.
Maybe the giraffe could write back to your former student whose emails you.
Oh.
Addison Sinclair's waiting, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bolish is here with the Hofstadter patch and a cat in his hands. Does your cat lay eggs? I've always wondered.
Only on Easter.
That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. We are joined by the Angles himself. He's sleeveless in Seattle. It's Frank Notaro. Wow, that's one blurry edge.
Right. Well, one was flipping you off, the other one wasn't. So
Fair enough. I'll take it. We are joined by Greg Camel Juxtaposition. You know what day it is? Hump Day. And then the thing, you hear that, Carmen? Oh, you hear that camel? Oh, I get it. Nice.
Get a camel, Ben.
Very nice. She doesn't. She's very far away right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined live from Australia by a woman with a background. Is that your dad or something?
It's Charles Dance.
Dad's name is Charles Dance.
That's Charles Dance from Last Action Hero, ya pleb.
From The Last Action Hero, you mean your dad took you to see that same movie called Last Action Hero, and that's a photo
My
of your
dad
dad?
didn't take me to see any movie.
Oh, really? Okay. That's nice. You're
No.
still honoring him in the background there. That's cool.
That's Charles Dance. Look up Charles Dance.
We haven't talked about him on the show at all, so I understand.
yeah, like never. I mean, I can't remember even
Jodie
one
got
time.
real
Never.
heated
It's
for
a
second
weird
there.
thing
Yes,
to bring
we
up, I
have.
know.
I was like, yes, we have. Oh shit, that's the joke. Right, never mind. Killing it. I'll be quiet.
Chucky Dance. It's all good. It's all good. We'll eventually learn who that person is if he's even real. We got Patrick Yoakley joining us, everybody. The Yokester himself. You can barely see him on account of the camouflage today. Good to see you, Yokes. Homeland Security, and that is, I heard that. That is some native peoples that this is their homeland. That's a fair point. Let's respect that fact. And we are joined by Anna Howdy Hood, everybody. I love that. That's like a verbal cowboy hat. Thank you, Anna.
Best I could do. I refuse to
appreciate
have a cowboy hat in my house.
I agree.
Nice.
Growing up in Oklahoma was bad enough. Art for life. So.
Hats can really change a person's image. I think it's important to wear a classy hat more likely than a cowboy hat. And we also joined by Wendy fighting a migraine, but I'm here Swerdlow. Wendy, I just turn the mic off on the show and it won't be any problem. You love books? Thought it said boobs for a second, then it said books. So
I thought that too.
I love both of those things.
Both.
Yeah.
Definitely both.
Books with boobs.
I actually have a book of boobs. That one from whatever art house it is that has, and it's just a book of all different boobs. So
suddenly I've found an interest in reading again. And we are joined by the forklift operator himself, Curtis Mason, live in action. Hello, Curtis. That is a cool angle. Holy shit. Curtis really mixing it up these days. This is Curtis, by the way, in the room just off of his home studio where he comes to the show from, where he replaces different props and items in his background. It's
his prop warehouse.
That's right. The prop warehouse. Where dreams come to live. And Ray Benjamin is back with the Isolation Nation pin. We missed you, Ray. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Hello, Ray Benjamin. I almost called you Ray Bradbury, and I don't know why. You're so hot, Ray. It's 452 degrees where you are. And we are joined by Ralph. Thanks, Aranka. If you're in Germany, I'm gonna lose my shit. If you're in Germany, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, okay. She just sent you that shirt. That's cool, but
No lower, please.
what?
No lower, not go.
Oh.
No.
Have a golden day, everybody. And we all have a golden day when we see the always hatted and always illustrating the day's events the way with the watercolors. It's Lady Lee Corbin. What up, dudes?
I don't have a
Hello.
cowboy hat, so I put on like this Heisenberg type filter. I think it works fine enough.
You're the one who knocks. I've heard that about you.
I'm the one who draws.
You're the one. That's right.
Yes.
We also have two great comics today. Renee Gauthier is here because I know how to say her name.
Oh God.
Hello,
Hi.
Renee.
Hi.
Yay.
Oh, that was stressful.
And we also have first timer Pedro Hernandez.
Pedro.
This is where you turn on your camera. There you
Should've
go.
said name
There.
twice.
I'm not good at pushing buttons, y'all. Sorry.
That is Bauer's job. How you doing, Pedro? I haven't seen you in a long time, bud.
It has, brother. I think last you were on the campaign trail, man. So
That is true. I came through and did your show. You're still doing that show?
Yeah, we sure are. Savage AF, man. That's what it is.
Killer show. That was really one of the most fun. You do it with our dear friend.
Shang, yes sir, yes sir.
Shang
So
Ford.
always a good old time, man, for sure.
Talking politics in a way that is accessible for everybody, and it just makes the issues come to life. And I had a blast on your show.
I don't know if it's accessible for everybody, you know. Earmuffs, kids, earmuffs. Savage AF might not be for the kids, but you know. Yeah.
You haven't met my kids, so no.
There you go. All right.
It's, yeah.
Bring them through.
It's true. It's true.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, guys. It kind of feels like I'm in a Jordan Peele movie where I find out I'm the last black man on earth or something. But,
I mean, I don't want to say yes or no, but just.
But I'm happy to be here for sure.
A lot of people do refer to this show as the sunken place, so it's possible.
It's not a bad place to be, man. I've been there for years.
Not at all. Rachel, do we have anything to catch up with before we get to a set?
Yeah, we've got a couple generals that had come through. Tam Brown said, it just occurred to me that my background yesterday of the 300 of Steve's dicks made Ben audibly sigh.
That's what Steve's dick often does to me.
Yeah, I was wondering in what way that was, but in, you know.
There's a couple different ways.
Which way did that go?
It was not
it
a
sounded
good
more
sign.
like a moan. I was sitting right next to it.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit like a moan.
No, maybe
Yeah,
you
definitely.
Her moan. Great comeback. Great comeback.
Asshole.
I don't know if Jodie knows what happened that time, or Renee, or Pedro.
That's great. We don't have to tell them either.
What happened? No?
I don't have a thing with pronunciation at all.
No, but I don't mean the hormone thing. The why I sighed at the presence of Steve's.
One of the fans had this prop that was a big orange thing that we named Steve's dick, and one of the fans got it, chopped it up, made it into jewelry, gave it to Ben as a bracelet, and Ben kissed it, and it was really Steve's
to kiss
dick.
it for good luck, and did not know it was the same thing that was Steve's dick.
Got it. Oh, wow. Okay.
Worst moments of my lifetime.
That's why you don't put dicks on your wrist, Ben. Come on.
That's
right.
I mean, that's
That's
such
right.
a well-known rule, Ben. I can't believe you forgot it.
Yeah. You
The
never
only
put a
other-
dick
you,
on
ne-
your
you,
body.
Never.
you never kiss the dick on the bracelet on your hand. It's just not. It's just not something.
No, that's an old Irish. It's an old Irish fable, and I should have remembered it.
That's. I
But
mean,
sometimes a dick does put something on his wrist right before he goes to outer space. So there's that.
that's very true. Very true. As well as a cowboy hat.
That's right. That's right.
Maybe it was all for you. Maybe that was just specifically for you for this show.
I think
The
he was
cowboy
kind of
hat.
signaling me.
Yeah,
was
yeah. He was like, "Hey, I see you. I see you." Ben."
Okay. Listen, I am not a fan of a lot of what Jeff Bezos does, but at the same time, if he wanted to take me in and make me his boo, I would do it.
In a lot
Well,
of ways,
the
it
offer.
seemed
I'm
like
sure the
you
offer's
kissed
out there.
Your dick. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He's single now. I'm just saying.
Like $1 billion boob, bro. It'd be great.
That's right. Because then I could just get him to marry me, divorce him, and then do a lot of good with that money. That's the only reason I would consider it.
That's the
I'm
only
sure he'd be
reason.
happy to hear that.
Yeah.
We
let's
got
see.
more.
The last general that came in was from Dana. $5 pre-tip pre-show, $5 for the show, and then $5 for each comic pre-tipping before their set is what happened. And so that's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our 500th set, And it is belonged to the one and only Renee Gauthier, everybody.
Woohoo!
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm back in LA. I was in Connecticut for 3 months writing for the WWE. Take that in for a hot second. I had to move to Stamford, Connecticut for 3 months to write for men in spandex. It was ridiculous. They made me wear full suits in the office. It was very confusing. It was a confusing time. I felt very alone, but I'm back here in my very high-end kitchen. Thank you, Wendy. Shout out to you for complimenting it. Where that right there, that means affluence, that dirty pan. So I was writing for the WWE, like I said, and you have to travel every week. I was writing for the show SmackDown. I don't know if anyone's familiar, but it's Friday Night SmackDown, and they flew us every week for 12 weeks to Tampa, Florida. Is anyone from there? Don't bring it up. Have you been? It's great. So here's the thing. Florida as a state, right, has had a reputation, shall we say, during this whole pandemic that maybe they're not taking it that serious, or they're a little loose. So I was ready for that. I was ready to run into some people who like laughed at me because I was wearing a mask or whatever. I was ready for it. What I wasn't ready for was when I walked into Starbucks and they gave me a paper straw. It really angered me. And I didn't know it was going to anger me like this. Because I was counting on Tampa to have like old plastic. You know what I mean? Like the original plastic straw. And instead I got to suck out of this fucking paper straw. And I'm like, oh, really? You guys all care about the turtles, but you don't care if anyone's dying? This is the thing we chose? It was angering. You can tell I just got home because that's not really angering, but I was mad. I was so mad. There were also a lot of signs around Tampa, Florida, in particular, like sign, you know, when you see a sign and you go, oh, there's one person who made this sign a thing. Like there was a sign at the gas station that said, don't let your kids pump gas.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, that sounds like something my cousin Bernie would have done to like provoke us. I'd be like, Carl, get out of the car and pump the gas. And he's like 5 years old. It's like my cousin Bernie might have inspired that because I'm half Italian, half white trash. So it's a real chance that Bernie made his way through Tampa, Florida, following the dead or doing something while his kid needed food. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just settling back in. I've been asked out on a lot of dates since I got home, but they're all like walking dates. Still we're walking. We can go to a restaurant now, but still it's like, let's go for a walk. And I'm just like, one guy showed up, he was wearing dress shoes. And I was like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like we can let's let our hair down for a hot second. Like your dress shoes also, look, I am kind of a bitch. I judge a lot of people by their shoes. I didn't know I did until I went to try a therapist for the first time and her shoes were awful. And I was like, I can't take your advice. Like I just, I can't. I didn't know it was a thing until it was a thing. And so when he showed up and he had these shoes on, I was just like, I can't look at your dick. What's it gonna look like? Look at how you've chosen shoes. He was also wearing a dress shirt. It was very confusing. I didn't love it. And also what I don't love is when, now I think this is the trick, is that guys are like, let's go for a walk. They come to get you outside your house. So now they know where you live. And unless you're stalking me with gifts, I don't want it. You know what I mean? I don't want, gifts I can like be loose about. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just, I think I brought it up here before. I built a deck during the pandemic, and I think it's important that everyone knows it everywhere I go. I bring it up quite a bit. I built a deck by myself because during this pandemic, I was becoming the boyfriend I wanted to see in the world. I built a deck. I changed a light bulb nobody could reach for years. I felt powerful. My brother's an architect and I FaceTimed. I was so excited about this deck. It doesn't have legs. Let me just take that out of your head. It does not have legs. Okay. I'm 5'1". I can't put legs on a goddamn deck, but I did tile it. And I showed my brother, and he was like, oh yeah, that's a platform. And I haven't spoken to him since. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that dude. I'm just gonna end it on that because clearly I'm sweating and you guys don't need any more than that. I'm Renee Gauthier.
Woo! Renee Gauthier, everybody. Fantastic.
Great set.
Open. You can Venmo on the top right of the screen. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or of course you can super chat. Renee, what did you say that they made you wear at the WWE writing offices?
They made us wear full fucking suits.
Suits?
Like, yeah. I was like, they're like, oh, did you hear about the dress code? I've never shopped at Express more in my fucking life. Like, I had to buy a blazer that I was just fine. Like, it was fine. But
are they aware of who they are and what they make?
What did you say? What did you say?
Are they aware of who they are and what they make? They're not making like top-notch echelon programming here.
The thing is like they're exuding a corporate energy, right? And so respectfully, I really actually enjoyed working with everyone I worked with. It was really fun. I just couldn't live in Stanford is the bottom line. You know, it made me a little fat. So I if I may be blunt. Yeah, I think they are. I just think they're like if T-Mobile made a TV show, you know what I mean? Like they're corporate, but they make television. It's an interesting dynamic. It's interesting, but
sadly, I feel like that's how most television is made these days.
Yeah, I mean, this one's a little more interesting, but it was good.
I love you walking the line, trying to both talk shit about it and also, if they see this, be like, I enjoyed everyone I worked with.
Right.
Listen, I know how to produce, and I'm doing it to myself. I'm trying to keep it clean. Here's the truth: is the WWE superstars are amazing. Like that's the truth. They're very akin to comedians, in my opinion. Like they hustle, they work really hard. They're just trying to get themselves out there, and they're down for fun. They're down, you know, to work hard to get there. And I really loved that aspect of it. So that is, yeah. True.
So wait, I have a question though. Are you saying it's fake?
I didn't say it. Which part? No, they're real.
Heartbroken.
No, it's
I'm
not
heartbroken.
Fake.
I can't deal with this now.
I did
Jodie.
not say it was fake, Jodie. I said no.
Have you over the years ever been asked, Jodie, to do one of the like celebrity wrestling matches? Or
No. And I've never been asked, and I'm gonna take that as a win. I feel like that would not be. I feel like I would not do well in that.
I disagree. You seem
I do too.
Oh yeah, I mean I would be fine. It's just I don't know. It's the outfit really. No one needs to see me dressed like that. It's not. No, I don't do well with spandex. It's not a good look.
Yeah, I guess I will unsubscribe from Jodie Sweetin Spandex Dreams Instagram page.
Oh shit! I can't believe you found that. Now I feel like a hypocrite.
Oh, I always assumed it was photoshopped. I didn't know you were posing for a lot of that, and that's why you wrote it.
What? No, I wouldn't. Of course not. I wouldn't. That's ridiculous.
Loves it. Renee, so do you think you would go back for another season?
So there's not really seasons. It's 52 shows a year. They never stop, and then that's peppered in with every 4 weeks there's a pay-per-view. I would, if it were on terms that worked. Like you know what I'm saying, Ben. Like you're a comedian, and then if you write in television or you're on television, you find a balance, and your life becomes this balance you get used to. There's no balance to be had there because it's like all the time. So, you know, it's a hard thing to like do unless you can do it on your terms. But I really did love everyone I worked with.
I love that you're negotiating your next season salary now on the show. It has to be on my
big
terms.
Things.
What's that?
Doing big. I said we're doing big things here.
Yes,
Apparently,
we are.
you know. I hope you hear this, WWE. Her terms.
We
Her
got Vince
fucking
McMahon
terms.
joining the Zoom now. Vince, please join us.
You know how to run a Zoom. Don't even try.
Oh, sure he would.
We've got young Vince McMahon. Adam Ray is joining us from the Young Rock Television. Very
That was
nice.
great.
Rachel, we got stuff coming in?
Yes, we do. All right, so we have Razor sent in $5 for each comic. He said, "Here's a $5 for each comic while I'm at the pharmacy. Does anybody need anything? Don't yell all at once." Our
Funyuns,
fans are
please.
very interesting.
Funyuns. Starburst. No.
Condoms.
Oh, Starburst. So I almost bought Starburst condoms.
Swedish
Starburst
fish.
flavored condoms?
Bought Starburst for the airport.
Grab a Mad magazine. No. I think of everything that I would go to the drugstore for as a kid. Mad magazine, Starburst, Swedish fish.
Yeah, I was about to say, you haven't been
That
to a
makes sense.
drugstore in about 20 years. Do you think that they're still selling Mad Max?
I know. No, I was just like picturing my childhood when my dad would be like, "Go to the grocery store, you need anything?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah."
Mad
So it was, like,
Magazine
a
was
long
the
list of them.
greatest.
Mad magazine was the best. Spy versus Spy, all that shit. Oh.
Big part of why I'm a comedian is that magazine.
Yeah.
And why I can't read anything that doesn't have cartoons with it.
See, we also had Chris LaBelle tip you $5 and said, "I love the set. My late grandmother was 5 foot tall Guamian from Guam, a woman from Guam, who never missed WWE. She would have lost her mind to meet you and talk about WWE."
Aw, just $5.
5 foot and 5
Oh no, I thought it.
I was on an episode of WWE Legends House. Do you remember that show?
Yeah, you were on that.
Yeah, I was on that. They had Dan Audute and I went
Oh
and
my god.
and coached all the legends on how to roast each other because they were doing a big roast of the Iron Sheik that night.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I've hung out with the Iron Sheik a couple
What's that?
times. I've hung out with the Iron
Really?
Sheik. Yeah, he was in like the big Stern fan crew, and I know quite a few of those guys, so we would I'd go with them, and he was great.
He's such a
Very
nice
cool.
guy off
Yeah.
stage. He's so sweet. He's like, "It's very kind to meet you. Very nice." And he goes on Twitter. He's like, "Fuck you, jabroni. I murder you."
Yeah, they're all very nice. That's the thing.
Yep.
Ric Flair hugged me, and we never even. I was like, "Oh, I'm hugging Ric Flair."
It was pretty great. Although one of the great moments was Tony Atlas and I bonded. I was his partner on helping him write jokes. And he all of a sudden thought it'd be funny to like scare Dan Audute. We were all having breakfast together. And he goes behind Audute. He's like, "Get up from my chair, man." And Audute's like, "Sorry." He's like, "No, it's too late, man." He gets above him. And Audute's like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." And he's like, "I'm totally just fucking with you, dude. It's all good." It was really fun.
Oh, I love Dan.
Dan is great. So good in
Yeah.
Cobra Kai.
So
yeah.
LaBelle sent you $5 more and said, "Fine, shame it out of me."
Thank you. I'll send you one of the magnets I stole. Huh?
Great. And then with postage, that'll be $5. So you've really just gotten back to $5 now. I don't know why you did all this hassle.
I believe that's called fencing, but what do I know? No.
Tesha tipped and said, "Renee, I'm stuck in Tampa. How did you escape? Seriously, I need your secrets. Help us."
I quit. Delta Airlines. They'll get you right out of there. You're looking at gold medallion right here.
Ray Benjamin tipped and said, "For surviving Tampa." We also had Front Row Steve and Val send you $10 for Renee. Val and I are simpatico.
Sympathetic.
You don't know the term simpatico? Oh, my simpatico. Oh my God, we got a new one. This is the best.
Because I feel like Rachel, last time I was on the show was a couple times ago. Someone called me paisan, and you also couldn't say that word. And I feel like I'm ruining your life every time I'm on the show.
You spell paisan because if it came across in text, I bet I wouldn't know it.
You said paisan, so
Yeah, that sounds right.
that's how it's spelled.
Why is there an
I would have
A
done
in
the same thing,
paisan?
yeah.
Why?
Paisan. That's a good question. Well,
It's Italian.
Yeah. You and paisans are simpatico. I want you to know that.
Simpatico, thank you.
Also, Lydia just put a very funny thing in the chat. She goes, "That explains my role in this show a lot. Ben needs cartoons."
So anyway, Stephen Val said that with your disdain for bad shoes. And then I think we're ready for Pedro. Let me just double check.
I just wanted to say, something that I noticed is it's not often in the course of a day that you look at a man's shoes. Unless you're Renee Gauthier.
Shoes and teeth tells me everything about your dick.
That
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that funny. It was too out of context, and I understand why no one laughed, and I'm sorry about it.
Thank you for apologizing.
Welcome.
Thanks, Renee. All right, Ben, you want to introduce Pedro?
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very funny man, the host of the Savage AF show. It's Pedro Hernandez, everybody.
Hey, everybody. You can just call me Black Pedro. It's much less confusing. Yeah, guys. So first of all, man, one thing I developed during the pandemic was an amazing skill for day drinking. So if anybody's out there doing it, guys, all right. This is to life. I like to celebrate life nowadays, all right? About 5 years ago, I survived a bout with a rare form of cancer. So every day I feel lucky just to be here and alive with everybody. So, that's that. Her name was Stacy. She's a Cancer. I'm a Gemini. Those two don't mix. So the stars first. She almost killed me. It's all good, though. My hair is growing back. I'm in remission. I love this audience here, man. You got like a cowboy couple. There was a feline Jesus earlier. Where was that guy at? Oh, now he looks like Shakespearean Jesus. I like Ray Benjamin. I see you, bro. I see you out there. So thank you all for being here. I saw a few of you out there doing it. I saw some smoke in there, some sort of mist. Where my weed smokers at? You guys out there? Yeah. I don't know how you make noise on here, but guys, I am an avid weed smoker. I love to smoke weed. Only problem is all my friends are alcoholics. They're always trying to get me to stop smoking weed, but the argument never makes sense because they're always drunk and I'm always high. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's communicating properly, right? I got one buddy, right? He lives in New York. He's a lawyer. When I go to New York, I always bring my own weed, because they don't quite have it like that out there, right? So, I get to the party or whatever, I roll it up, I light a little something up, and my friend freaks out. He's drunk as hell, but he's a lawyer, so he says the same shit to me every time. He's like, Black Pedro, you gotta stop doing that shit, man. It's illegal. I tell him the same shit every time. I'm like, it used to be illegal for black people to read. Just because something's illegal does not mean it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's deep. That's knowledge, right? Embroider that on a pillow. You think he soaks up that? No, he's drunk as hell, right? So he's just like, man, fuck you. Take me home. I'm like, you asshole. This party is at your house. Your couch you peed on. That's why nobody stopped you. You know what I'm saying? I love to smoke weed, man. I can't lie. I'm a better thinker when I'm high. Like, I think better on weed, right? Like, the other day, I smoked some of this shit. Like, I smoked half a blunt, and I had the most profound thought in my life. Like, it literally changed my life. I'm a better man. The other day, I smoked half a blunt, and I realized that a soft taco is just a burrito that can't get his shit together. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be. Changed my life. Hard shell for life, man. I got a new motto I live by. If it don't crunch, it ain't lunch. You know what I'm saying? That's hardcore out here. Hardcore. I see a lot of ladies out there. I do want to leave y'all with some knowledge and some wisdom. Ladies, this is your time, all right? Men are stupid. We're dumb. Take over the world, run this shit, okay? It's your turn. But you have to understand that you're in a situation where you are asking white men for your rights, okay? And it's very tricky, right? Take it from a black guy, I know, right? So when you're asking white guys for your rights, you have to be very, very specific, right? Because I'm pretty sure a white guy wrote this slogan, right? But they'll tell you stuff like, the future is feminine, which sounds really good, right? The only problem is the future is never now, right? When do you need your shit? Right now, right? So what I'm saying is, ladies, if you go to a restaurant called Joe's Crab Shack, right? Every day, they have a big ass sign outside that says, free crab tomorrow. But every time you go there, it's today. What I'm saying is, ladies, is if you're not very specific, you will never get the crabs you deserve, and you all deserve crabs.
Wow.
Yes, Black Pedro, everybody.
That's how I flip them, man. That's how I flip them.
Yes. Hilarious. The tip jar is open. Venmo in the upper right. PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat. Very funny stuff, man. I think it's a mixed message you're sending there at the end, but it's got some wisdom in it.
I mean, there's. I like to think there's a little something for everybody. You know what I mean? Take your lady to Joe's Crab Shack every now and then, guys. But
that's my motto in the bedroom: a little something for everybody.
There you go. Hey, oh, that's not my motto, ladies. That is not my motto.
I'm in a dollhouse. Apparently, I didn't know what was going on here, but I have been 10 miles away from this place for an hour and 40 minutes, guys. I'm about to lose my mind, but I'm here. Yes. I'm excited.
You're where? Oh,
I'm in I made it to my friend Katie's house. I did found an odd something weird happened on the way. I don't know if you get so anyway. Oh wow! How did?
Oh my God!
That's Ralph.
So Ralph's no member of the 300 now. I don't know what's going on, but
Ralph is the new inflatable globe. He is everywhere. This is incredible.
Jodie, yesterday he was with somebody else.
Howard was wearing that outfit.
Yeah.
I'm not even there, and I want to leave.
Wow, that is incredible.
Oh my God.
And
he's the traveling gnome. Ralph, traveling gnome.
Travel velocity gnome, dude. That's incredible.
Yes.
Or the gnome from Amelie. Depending on how commercialized you are. And also Bowers.
I'm looking behind my couch now. Ralph might be there next.
Bowers,
you get a Ralph, and you get a Ralph, and you get a Ralph. Everybody gets a Ralph.
One morning, and Ralph's just gonna be in my fucking bathroom.
When you party with Bowers, everybody gets
like that.
And also Bow Wow has lost so much weight he has to live in dollhouses now. This is ridiculous.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I was happy I could fit in Ralph's shirt. That made me happy. My manager could wear this shirt.
Clothes?
What?
It's like Barbie.
He goes, I had an idea. I think it'd be funny if you wore my shirt and I wore your outfit. I said, that'd be fun. So we switched outfits.
I like that behind the scenes story of how that happened. I figured that's how it happened. Really made it come alive for us.
Well, you know, I tried to tell that. It was a good story told well, Ben. Shut up.
You were wearing his outfit? You were wearing the 300 outfit?
Well, it was our 300th yesterday, so they tricked me and told us we were dressing up like the 300, and only I dressed up because I was out of town. So I thought, well, you know, we'll get some more mileage out of this costume.
Oh, that's
so now two people have dressed up like the 300. None of the co-hosts, like a bunch of dicks.
So fun. Holy
Pedro, you work with Chrissy. She just figured that out. How crazy!
I know, man. We just put that together the other day. That's small, incredibly small world.
And she texted me and she said, "Oh, I know a comic that you know named Black Pedro." I'm like, "He's on the show tomorrow." And she went, "Shit, I need to send him the Zoom link." And so she just handed it to him at work. So there you go.
Amazingly small world. And she was like, "Do you know Chris?" And I was like, "You mean Barbie Bowers? Who lives in the dollhouse?" Fuck yeah, I know that dude.
I'm a Barbie Bowers in a Barbie world.
It's an action figure house, bro. An action figure house, man. Dolls, not dolls.
That's why I needed the 300 Gladiator there. I can't. I'm
yes. Gladiator Ken.
Ray, you got tips coming in. Sorry, I bothered you in the middle.
Ray Benjamin tipped you $5 and said, "Come back soon." Tasha Lee tipped and said, "I gotta get you some of that multifaceted druggy friends. Don't limit yourself to newbies who can't handle more than one intoxication at a time. I love the Mohawk."
Hey, thank you. I'm over here like this.
You're
guy.
doing joint and drinking.
I'm on a very, very tight regimen that keeps me balanced.
Front row Steve sent you $10 and said, Val and I are simpatico with your love.
Oh, you missed that, Bowers. Rachel got a tip.
Simpatico.
Simpatico? Oh, yeah, it's some of my favorite tea. I love Simpatico tea. It's some of my favorite.
For all our paisans out there.
All my paisans drink Simpatico with our Tampico.
He also said he didn't think I would pronounce it right a second time, and I did. So fuck you, Steve and Val.
There
No,
you go.
Val. Val, you're sweet, Steve. Let's see. Chili Dog sent each comic $10.
It's
Thanks
Chili
for
Lee
that.
Dog.
I like it both ways.
It's
You like it both ways. It has
like
nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
I mean, you know what? All of the ways. That's fine too.
Oh.
Let's see. We had Marion White sent each comic $10. Chris Capo tipped you and said, my roommate in college yelled at me for pissing and throwing up on my futon. Some people need to just chill the fuck out.
And use a bathroom.
Wait.
The futon.
If he was your roommate and it's our futon you threw up and peed all over. I'm sure you may have bought it, but it's in our living room. It's still a shitty move. It's still a shitty move.
Futon, it's our living room, so that's the difference.
And I'm not helping you with the cleaning bill. Like,
Yeah, what an odd argument. You throw up on the shared couch, and he's like, "This is my futon." Okay, we'll just float now in the living room.
You threw up on our couch. No, I threw up on my bed. Oh, touche.
Depends on which time of day it is. Clever. Right.
Wes tipped you $5. Thank you, Wes. We had
you all.
Patrick Yolkley send you $50 and said, the cancer joke killed me. Literally, I died. I have the EKG result of my heart stopping.
that's what cancer's for, man. So,
In bad times and bad
And worse
times
times.
and bad
One more
times.
time.
A couple generals. Tesha Leedy, we need Barbie Bowers, please.
Oh, boy. In every sense of the word, we need that.
action figure, though. Action figure, man.
Right.
Just give me a kung fu grip. That's all I need.
Please give him
Watch him go and watch him go.
Give him no genitalia, please.
Just that weird little lump.
The hump?
Just that lump, yeah.
Lump.
Yeah.
A lump is better word.
Hey.
It's his lovely lady hump.
A little lady lump.
They didn't call me Ken in high school for nothing.
Don't get me started on Fergie, okay?
Front row Steve, for Rachel from Val, because I'm simpatico with you that Steve is an asshole. Let's see. Ray Benjamin, for Rachel, ella está muy guapa. Thank you so much.
Did you get that one right?
Habla inglés.
Nailed the accent. Nailed the accent too. My God. Sounds like
It's like listening to Rosetta Stone, really.
El Guapo from like Three Amigos. Did she say El Guapo?
Guapa.
Yeah.
Guapa.
Sounds like that weird robot
Guapa, like
video
guapa,
they
you
have
know.
now on every TikTok video. I went on a fishing trip, and here's what happened.
Yeah, it's such a weird voice.
So creepy.
Like all these years later, and we still it's worse than fucking Teddy Ruxpin ever was.
Yes.
That voice that's on TikTok. Like we can't.
Well, no, that's what.
out.
The problem is that's what Brian TikTok sounds like. He just did this whole platform just so he could use his own voice and people wouldn't make fun of him anymore.
Smart.
Yeah, it's a guy. I don't know if you knew that. It's Brian TikTok. He's a pretty fun dude, actually.
Pretty girly sounding.
Brian TikTok. Sorry.
It's hyphenated. It's hyphenated. His mom was Tick, his dad was Talk, and they kept both names. It's a progressive thing. It's cool.
I just
That's
assumed
Ty.
that was
Is it
Mark
Ty in
Zuckerberg's
origin?
secret identity.
Whose secret identity?
Mark Zuckerberg was Brian.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Brian TikTok. Just Zuckerberg and some glasses. Hi, I'm Brian TikTok.
Exactly.
It sounds too human. I am here to testify before Congress about our antitrust violations.
Right. It also blinks far more than he ever does.
Yeah.
The voice. That voice blinks far more than he ever does.
That's how he throws you off the stunt.
Right, yeah.
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 He is not programmed to blink.
Right. I can't wait till kept thinking it was gonna be like one of those animatronics in Disneyland where like just one eye starts fluttering and like kind of turning and like doing, you know.
Zuckerberg's been Chuck E. Cheese this whole time.
The Chuck E. Cheese man.
He's been that fucking rat. I mean, kind of hasn't he? Sort of true.
Would you like to be my friend? Great, I will send you a request.
Right. But first, give me your banking information.
We have updated our privacy terms yet again to fuck you over.
I mean, we could all stop using it. Like, we don't have to use it.
Can't stop.
Yeah, we do.
I agree. That's the problem, is you need it. You know?
Yeah, and then what?
Yeah. It's like drugs. I can stop it, then what do you do? Jesus.
Actually.
Have a kid do a podcast? That seems, I don't know. Anyway. Sorry, Jodie.
Been there,
What do you mean? What?
Shit, that's for life.
Stop TikTok anytime I just don't want you, man. So good, man.
Just have a couple kids, start a podcast about it, fucking kill myself. Yep. You're not wrong. So
You ain't right either. You ain't right for that.
You're right.
All right, Rachel, what else we got?
Bowers, people are wanting the overnight game. Do you have that?
Oh, fuck. I was driving. I never. Look, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to randomly. No, I got it. For the first time ever, we're just going to pick one at random. So, come back to me.
All right. Last general came from Steph. For Rachel, just remember when they make fun of you for saying things wrong, just how in shock they all were yesterday when you killed my long-ass message. Love you. Thanks. Words of encouragement.
Oh, that's just reminded me, too. There's one big statistical scoreboard tailored that was sent to you by Greg yesterday that we didn't show, the overall wins of all games combined. If you could prep that in the next few minutes, possibly, I'd love to show that. Oh, I think you missed it. Maybe you were sent
Missed
it.
it. I downloaded 4 things, and 4 things I showed.
Oh.
Fair enough. I have an R email, then I'll try to pull it up myself.
Yeah, or you can email it to me. That's fine.
Okay.
God, I like seeing how the sausage is made.
Yeah, or you
around
can do
here.
your fucking job.
That's
what I heard.
Bossa, damn it.
By the way, this overnight game, I really like this overnight game, so I'm gonna play it again whenever the next Friday. So whatever. I'll do 2. Sorry, I'll do 2 on Friday. I'll do this one too, but I'm gonna pick the one random I just saw, which it's basically hacks from Bowers, like life hacks from me, and from Charlie Tinley is, if there's Coke left, it's probably bad. Because somebody said, how do you know when Coke's gone bad? I said, well, if it's not gone, it's probably bad. That's how you know. No one's ever had extra cocaine laying around at the end of the night. That's never happened. Like, anybody want a box of this extra Coke? That's never happened. So, you know.
I also don't think even bad cocaine's ever been left on the table. Be fucking real here.
Well.
I mean,
You know it's bad. How do you know it's bad? Oh, yeah, that's
I can't breathe for 3 days, but, you're cramming it in there trying to... See, you laugh because you know.
You know it's bad when you
I've never seen it extra. I just theoretically thought that would be. I think you're right, Jodie.
Right.
But
Well, every time you see it extra, it's because it's the ceiling, the popcorn ceiling that's just falling down onto the table, and you think that it's okay.
that seems autobiographical, Jodie.
I wrote about it in my book, I think. Yeah, I did. Then I looked up and I was like, oh,
I've never snorted a popcorn ceiling, but shit, man.
Yeah,
That's how did it hit? Was it fun or what happened?
Question.
Jodie. That was
This
best.
is why I had to get sober. Yeah, that's why I had to get my shit together.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, wasn't for some time after that incident that I did.
Wait, Jodie, you're saying you hit rock ceiling? Because that's awesome.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bottom. It was a ceiling for me. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, I think we're ready for the game.
Before the game, I have the thing ready to show if I could.
us.
All right, I'm going to share screen right now. It might be a little bit low res, but here we go. Are you seeing it?
Mm-hmm.
We saw this yesterday.
No, we did
not this one. We didn't see this one.
So the wins for all games combined, the Punisher is on the top. 28 wins of all games. That's the night game, the overnight game, the actual pun game, championship game.
Getting engaged to somebody in the fandom is also 1 point, so I think he gained a point on that. So that's cool.
That's on there as well. In second place, Shannon Savage, hot on his heels with 26, and Barrel with 24. Amina Soleil just behind with 22, and then Shag Nasty with 20. So there is that. And then also, just because I said I would do it earlier, and it's so pretty, please enjoy the view that I'm looking at right now.
Oh, we're going to be blinded, aren't we? Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow, that's not nearly as good as Ralph. My view's better, Ben, I think.
Wait, did you take the picture with that big black thing in the middle of it? Couldn't you just step half a step to the right? So that
are we giving Ben notes on media? Thank you. This is great.
Like, is that two pictures? Oh, it's just the center of the sliding door in the middle of the picture.
Listen, I'm not going to let
And if that's
Pedro
your view-
be the only one taking pictures with big black things in the middle of it, okay?
My OnlyFans is Glebe. You just caught hate from outer space. She's like, I don't like you on your shit. Like, no, man.
That's the only kind that I do, is really like extraterrestrial, you know.
Oh, Wednesdays with Jodie's my favorite new thing.
I come in and just destroy you, Ben. I'm sorry.
It's kind of like
I'm not.
Tuesdays with Maury, but it's the opposite. It's mean and it's
degrading and mean.
It's like if Maury didn't give a fuck about you. Problems. How about that?
You are not the host. You are not the host of this show.
All right, guys, we're ready to play the game.
That was
The
sweet
game
and
today is
Oh, Jesus
Hillbilly
God.
Pickup Lines.
How do we do that?
Jesus Christ.
is
Hillbilly
game
Pickup
time.
Lines. If you're in our front row, raise your virtual hand. We'll call on you. The one I'm going to do these in the accent. The one unpaid entry that I liked was from Andrew Kerr. I took my monthly bath in the creek last night. All right, so Renee and Pedro, is Pedro okay, or do you
we have-
actually prefer Black Pedro?
Black Pedro. That's the brand.
Okay.
That's the brand, baby.
All right, so
That's where I'm wrong. That's where I fucked up. I'm just Renee.
Yeah.
So Renee and Black Pedro, just remember your favorite entry, starting with our video front row. So Patrick, you're up first.
All right. I apologize in advance. I confused redneck with hillbilly because I could have been Jed Clampett instead of.
Same.
Do you live in a cornfield? Because I'm stalking you. Honey, you're finer than a new pair of tires. And, well, shut the gate because my heart just bolted.
Oh, wow. That would probably work.
Strong. Jason Bowlish, you're up next.
I got one.
Oh, shit.
I serenade you.
Wait, what was it?
I'm going to serenade you.
Let's hear it. Does that banjo only have one string? That is awesome.
That's one string.
It's like it's a one-tooth hillbilly with a one-string guitar. I love it.
That banjo alone is a hillbilly.
Here's the
pickup
joke.
line. Want to see my one-string banjo? Yeah.
Take it away, Jason.
Yeah, with only that one string, all you can do is play every Poison song ever. Who next?
I don't think sound's coming out of that thing.
It's very quiet. Let me put it right up here.
Okay.
There it is.
Much better. Much better.
I thought maybe my black ears couldn't hear that banjo. Frequency, or
it's like that sound that people under 30 can't hear, but it's for black people. Yeah, I get it.
What?
Billy Ray Steve and Reba Loretta Val.
We've got two. You sure are pretty. You got our mother's eyes.
In the wheel.
And the second one is bah, bah, bah.
Oh no.
It's
funny, Steve. Until right now, I didn't. Until you told me, I didn't know sheep like Starburst. So thanks for the info.
Damn, I want Starburst now.
Chris LaBelle.
All right, I have damn girl, you legit like my sister. And I have want to hang out and go on a second date. I promise I won't meth it up this time.
Or how about long neck Sean?
I have two. First, I have a long neck. You have a red neck. Let's neck. And the second is, hey Jodie, I'm a giraffe. You want to get a cup of coffee? That's not really hillbilly specific.
How to shoot your shot, giraffe.
Although I do come from a long line of hillbillies, so.
I figured the giraffe has better shot than Sean did last week.
Next up is Half Black Anna, and she named herself that, please. Just say that.
Well, which half named her that? Which half?
Front Steve kind of took one of mine, but so I have, I'd love to plow your field. And I got all my teeth, see?
Frank Angles.
Well, you see, God wants us together. Why do you think we got the same parents? If I could rewrite the alphabet, I'd put you and me together.
You and me?
Something about a New York hillbilly accent that's just.
The Brooklyn Bridge in the back.
Steph Andrews.
Hey sis, you're looking as fine as mama on a hot summer's day.
So much incest.
And hey girl, it's not just my hair that's long and greasy.
Oh.
That's great.
JP.
Want an accent or the radio voice?
Accent, please.
Girl, I put the farm in vagina.
Is that so confusing that it will work? Is that what that is, JP? Like they're just like, I don't know what you even meant. I'm gonna lay down now. My brain's tired. Just go ahead.
I knew what he meant.
And put out that smoke so we can make out.
Greg.
All right, accents. Mountain top or mountain bottom? And so I guess this is a Brokeback Mountain pickup line. Want to play dueling banjos?
Those both could have been Brokeback Mountain pickup lines, but that's okay.
Not if you only have one string. You know.
Guilty.
Sassafras.
I've too. I got a case of Budweiser with your name on it and a box and all the corn dogs you can eat, baby.
That would work on me.
Yeah, that'll work on me.
And we may be second cousins, but I want you like we's first.
I like how you had the pen to make it look like you wrote those jokes. I like that.
It's me. I got
God, is that me?
I got, hey sis, we're from Kentucky. It's okay. Want to play with my muzzle loader?
Oh.
A family that lays together stays together.
Oh, all right.
And want a WWE and chill?
Ralph with Bowers.
Want to come over to my place? Or I could drive my place to you.
That's a good one.
Don't let our relations get in the way of our relations.
Wendy.
I'd like to take you hand fishing and do some things that scare off the fish.
So specific.
They say incest is best. Let's put it to the test.
There you go. There you go.
Is there anyone else in our video front row that?
Hey.
All right, so here are the rest of the entries. We had Cynthia Cresswell, want to have a blast? Just got a fresh supply of Tannerite.
Tannerite.
Jack had, I put a couple extra cracks in my windshield, and now it spells your name. Boingo, boingo, how many teeth don't you have? Perfect. Boingo, boingo, I'm not Chumbawamba, but we can do some tub thumping. I can't look at myself on Spotlight. No, it's fine. Last one, maybe. Sheep go quack. Who's your daddy? No, seriously, who's your daddy? I don't want to screw no first cousin. Oh, those are all the entries.
All right. Oh man, I like a lot of those. I really liked LaBelle's. I'm gonna meth it up this time. I liked Angle's God Wants Us Together. That's why we have the same parents. I liked Greg's Mountaintop or Mountain Bottom. I liked a family that lays together, stays together. I like the cracked windshield spelling your name, but I got to give it to my boy Ralph here with I Could Drive My Place to You. I thought that was great. When I got my message, I'll drive it to you. What was your favorite, Jodie?
My two favorites, I had You've Got Our Mother's Eyes. I really like that one. You look hotter, sis, you look hotter than mom on a summer day. That was a real fucking journey. And want to come over to my place, or I can drive my place to you, Ralph. And I got to give it to Ralph, just completely off the fucking wall.
All right.
Usual. Yeah.
Pedro, or Black Pedro. I'm sorry, Black Pedro. What's your answer?
So yeah, I appreciate everybody who, and this is an intentional pun, touched on incest. but actually, I got to go with Ralph as well, because you also brought in the mobile home trailer park aspect of it, and then although a lot of people had touched on incest, you did it in this sort of very punny wordplay way. So
cool.
I'm going with Ralph as well.
Awesome, Renee.
It was between, and I just truncated it, farm and vagina, because I feel like
that was fun. That was.
I feel like as a woman, I'd have been like, "Do you own a farm?"
Are we trading? Because I have a vagina.
All right, but I agree. Ralph's, do you want to come to my place? Do you want me to drive my place to you? I'm sure I fucked that up, but it was so fucking. It feels just real, and that's what I liked about it.
Nice. Ben.
Man, I like hotter than mom on a summer day, not just my hair that's long and greasy. God wants us together, but I also got to give it to Ralph with I'll drive my place to you.
All right, Rach, bring it home.
I loved Sheep Go Quacks, Who's Your Daddy? I loved Lays Together Ray, Cornfield Stalking Patrick, Plow Your Field Anna. But goddamn you, Ralph. Ralph, it's a sweep.
That's a clean sweep.
Yes.
Ralph's the winner!
I wonder if Brandon got a stat for how many clean sweeps there have been. I'm so curious, but collect your prize. You know how to fucking do it. And
all right. So
oh yeah.
do you guys have any? Do you guys have any?
Wait, I have a question though. If you drive your place to her place, do y'all live together now?
Only if you're parked in a tandem spot.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't live together till you hook up to the same electricity, dude. That's how it works.
I don't know.
You got separate power. You ain't together. That's how it works.
Pedro, do you have any?
Mine honestly would have just been a bunch of sister stuff too. So,
Renee, you got it?
I was surprised there weren't a lot of these, but I had one that was, you want to go out for a pint of beer and some cum.
Get to the point.
Too much? Or yeah, that's right.
Also, not even a hillbilly specific one. That one's pretty. That one feels international. Really, just
it's about
international.
global.
Yeah.
That works in Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Germany, fucking UK. You want to grab a pint and some cum? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well, you don't want a pint of cum. That's a whole different thing, Jody. But
I didn't say a pint of. I didn't say it. That's.
And I can't come a pint, ladies, so don't.
Yeah, God, no.
We serving shots over here.
You can fill up the glass. You put your dick in it, Pedro. But that's all right. All right.
So many ways to come and be.
It's called on the cocks. On the cocks.
I guess to Jody's point, the rewrite would be: do you want to sling back some beers and some dick? Like, a little more central to hillbillies. And then the other one I had was, girl, you want to take out those teeth and have a good time.
Great one.
That's all I got.
I like that one. Rach, you got any?
I don't have any.
Ben, you got any?
I got 7.
I just have one. I just have one that said,
I have a couple.
You ain't gonna believe me, but your lazy eye's my favorite.
Jody?
I'll make music too if you blow in my jug. And you ever seen Deliverance? My other one was sort of like Renee. I did have one more. It says, "So you want me to keep my teeth in or not?"
You could give the teeth as like a going away present.
Right.
I've got 7 of them. I've got, hey girl, it would be so convenient. We live in the same room. I've got, you're my high school sweetheart, even though we was homeschooled. I've got, I'm just a brother talking to his sister, asking him to love her quietly so Mammy and Pappy can't hear. Or asking him to shag nasty. I was torn on the phrasing on that one. Speaking of WWE SmackDown, put that SmackDown. I'm horny. And I respect the mayor because he's a 3rd grade graduate. Do I like you? Is a duck's butt watertight? And finally, I'm all about equality. Let's both squeal like pigs.
Speaking of squealing like pigs, let's do pickup lines between animals. So like, let's let animals do. So
wanna
like,
pork me? Like that?
The Night King game is animal pickup line.
For
each
sheep,
other.
Yeah.
I'm a bad girl.
I'm gonna stand against a cliff and let you push into me.
It's that time.
8 legs.
Hey, it's time. What's that, man?
That doesn't matter.
All right, it's a great song.
It's do birds go let's flock?
Drawings done by Lady Corbin, yeah.
All right. First up, I have lovely, a space dick. Then I have I heart boobs. Then I have pocket square included.
Boom. Nice hands.
And I have, and so we named it Steve's dick.
Oh, fuck.
And then last but not least.
Yes, LadyCorbin.com for prints, Lady Corbin Patreon, and at Lady Corbin on Instagram.
And I have a cool thing to announce that I can't fully announce, but I can kind of like tease it like Ben did with his thing. I officially, as of today, got booked for a really cool role on an upcoming Netflix thing. I can't really talk about it yet, but I can't wait to.
Ooh, cool. Awesome, lady. Nice work.
Amazing. Congrats.
Nice.
Is it the thing that I know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey!
Very cool.
First thing or the second thing?
Awesome. Well, hey guys, great job, Lee. We're very proud of you. You can find me at Bowers Comedy as always, and Renee is on our Origin Stories tonight. So check that out at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Renee, where else can we find you other than Origin Stories?
At Nene Gooder, all over the social media stuff.
Awesome. Anything coming up? All right, cool. Pedro, where do we find you, buddy? How do we follow you around? Oh, you got more? Wait, hang on, Renee, what you got?
Oh, I'm going to be at SummerSlam August 21st doing a live comedy / wrestling storytelling show in Vegas.
Wow.
So look for
Cool.
that on my Nene Gooder shit.
Nice. Black Pedro, what you got coming up?
So you guys can check me out on Instagram at Black Pedro, and if you can't spell those words, kick yourself in the head. At Black Pedro. Follow at Savage AF Radio on Instagram as well. Me and comedian Shang. We do a daily blast on YouTube show, so check it out. We talk politics like Ben brought up. And then August 28th, I'll be at the Comedy Chateau. It's one of LA's newest venues in North Hollywood. The 28th is 7:30 p.m. show. So check that out, guys. It's on Eventbrite. Appreciate it.
Very cool. All right. Well, thanks, guys. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you next time. Ben, what you got coming up?
I got your late night show tonight on August 20th. My one night only late night talk show. We did a location scout for hours last night. It's coming along so nice. We've finalized our extended rundown. We're gonna bring down a little bit. It's been really, really fun. So please get your tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. And this Saturday will be Glebe Off the Top crowd work and improvised madness at Nowhere Comedy Club. Please get your tickets right now. Use promo code SDSC for a discount if you'd like. And then I'm coming, as you might know, to DC and Phoenix and Vancouver and Dallas and Simi Valley. So please get tickets to all of it at benglebe.com, y'all.
Very cool. Jodie, what you got coming up? What you got?
I am, had a couple kids hosting a podcast because that's what you do apparently, and then you just kill yourself, Bowers. So
I didn't say kill. I said stop doing drugs. You know?
Well, then I might as well. No, just kidding. But I do have my podcast, Never Thought I'd Say This, new episodes out every Wednesday. My YouTube channel, Never Thought I'd Say This with my co-host Celia Behar, is out on Thursdays. And you can also check me out at Jodie Sweetin on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, and I'm, here as often as I can be.
Awesome.
As often
Thank
as you'll
you.
have me.
Thank you so much. We love you. Rach, anything catch up on before we get the audience out of here?
Yeah, so I'm going to be in Cincinnati and Detroit and Boston, but you can't get tickets because I'm just going to be visiting family, and I'm not a comic, so maybe do that. No, that's it. So audience, good to see you guys. And
Cool.
we will
Thanks.
see. We do have a show on Saturday. We have a show on Friday, so make sure you do
Yes.
get front row tickets to our show this Friday, where the one and only Ben Glebe will be performing an idiot test on all of us. on the hosts of the show. So come see how stupid or not stupid and all of that we are.
I mean, the way you phrased that sentence didn't bode well for you, to be honest with you.
I just hope one of the questions isn't what simpatico is. Anyway. Oh, man, I'm glad I made it for the last half of this show. It was so good. Sorry I was caught in traffic. Thanks for Ralph being here and giving me a shirt. I'll see you guys on Friday.
I love it. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. What a fun one. I have shows in an hour, and I got to set up 40,000 things, but the show's ending, so I don't even know why I shared that. I don't want to sound cool like when Steve shares cool stuff. It's like a small venue. It's not a big theater.
Okay, bye. Clear.